Hello, everybody, and welcome back to M&J Games. I am Michael, and today we just have a short coaster review, as this is called Dueling B&M Rivalry by Coaster Freak 90. And I've spotlighted a couple of Coaster Freak's creations before, and as you can see here, this is obviously a dueling invert coaster, or a dueling rival coaster as it's called in the game. And so you can see they basically hang together the entire way. And I know I spotlighted one before by Coaster Freak 90, which, that one goes on the ground a little bit. That's my fault on the placement. Called Quad Coasters. And they all didn't finish at the same time, in a sense. And so this would be the only part of the coaster that I have some feedback on, is kind of this area here. Some of the elements are just a little bit too quick, in my opinion. But as you can see, who wins? Oh, just barely. But yeah, this is a really, really cool concept and design, and like this has got to be pretty tough. I've yet to try this just because I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to want to mess it up in a way. But this is really, really cool to have all the elements being so close, and then like you sometimes go over a track, like right here, and then I think there's another area. No, that's the only part. But yeah, so it's really, really kind of a cool concept and design, and so before we even get on the coaster, just by looking at it, the part that I would change is right here, because I think that's just too quick or too small of an element for the speed at which the coaster will be going. But let's go ahead and take a ride on this coaster. We're going to ride on, before we do that, I need to shift these up just a little bit so that that one's not in the ground anymore. There we go. So let's see, let's turn that one on. So we're going to ride this coaster first in front bumper view, and then we'll ride the other one in a different point of view. All right, so what are your thoughts? I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts on this. And to kind of wrap it up, as I said, I think the only part to me, now I think this corkscrew is a little bit too small as well compared to like these larger corkscrews here. And then kind of this couple of these elements here I think are just a little bit too short for the speed of the coaster. But this is awesome, because every single, like in the quad coaster you did, some of them had a couple of different kind of prolonged elements compared to the other ones. But this one, essentially, the elements are the exact same. They go through all the same elements. It's a really, really cool kind of layout and design. And so make sure you go download this on the workshop, as the link is in the description below, as well as the link to the other creations that are spotlighted by this creator. So make sure you go check it out, and make sure hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing so you can stay up to date with all the Planet Coaster content that we release and that we release here at M&J Games. And hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. See you guys later.